video we'll be making this mini amp. Let's have a look and a listen. The electronics and insides of this box of the mini amp is covered in a previous video where we made it, and don't be put off because it's super easy and super cheap, and that's exactly why I chose it. And today's video we're just going to be showing you how I made the enclosure for our mini amp.
All of this to come as well.
Here I just have 2 boxes and I'm thinking about putting my amp inside of them. I would have repurposed an old container or an old box, but I saw these for £1.50, £2, and you can't really go wrong for that price, so I'm thinking about using these. I've just found the centre of the top of my box, and I've found the radius of the hole that I want my speaker to sit in, and I'm just drawing the light circle with that radius. I've gone over the circle a bit darker since I'm cutting it out anyways, and on one side I've measured in the middle 1/4 of the way along, where I'm going to drill a hole for my guitar socket. I've drawn a circle where the hole for the speaker will be on the other side of the lid. And since we don't have a drill bit to drill the perfect size of our speaker, we're just going to drill a series of smaller holes until most of the wood we want can come out. I put a mask on because safety first, and then filed out the edges with a Dremel to make the perfect fit for our speaker. Next step is to drill in a hole for our switch. I measured again in the middle 1/4 from one side, or 3/4 from the other side if you like, and then drilled a hole for our switch. Now to fit everything in, we're starting off with our switch, and I love this switch, it looks so cool, but you can choose any one you like and they're very cheap and easy to get hold of. Next to be fitted is the socket for my guitar lead, and remember these are really cheap and easy to get hold of, and you can get different sizes and different types. Now to fit in our speaker by gluing it to the back of the lid with a glue gun. Remember that you can get speakers like these super cheap, or you may find a working one in an old or outdated laptop or something if you just take it apart. And now that everything is fitted, it's time to add in the electronics. There we go. You can see here we have our switch, socket, speaker, battery. We swapped out our old battery clip from the previous video with this one which I made, and it works a little better, and I've done a video showing you guys how I made it as well. And then we also have our chip, and then I've popped all of that into our little box. You may have noticed that we're missing one of the corner parts because I may or may not have dropped it on the floor and it fell off, so we're just going to pop that back on. Here I have our mini amp. This is what we made in the video today. Let's test it out. So here I have my looper. This is just taking sound from my guitar through this lead and sound from this microphone through this lead here into the looper, and this just loops it so I can lay down some sounds, and then it comes out of this lead here and into our little amp so it can amplify it. Also you'll hear a drum beat, that's just generated by my looper. That's not me. This is also a pedal as well, so this will be down here as well, so that's why you won't see it. Through the looper, I've already got a drum beat coming into my mini amp, but it's off at the moment, so when we turn it on, we should hear that. There we go. And I'm just going to put some audio on top of it, so think cheap amp. Why don't you make one cheap amp? Why don't you make one cheap amp? Why don't you make one now? Okay. That's a bit silly, but let's put a bass line on. And you can hear that coming through and the mini amp as well, and then I'm just going to put a chords on top. And that's all looped on my looper and coming through our mini amp. Just so that you know that the sound is actually coming out of this mini amp and it's not lying, I'm going to put some rice on. I'm now going to turn it off now. There we go.
We've swapped out this 9-volt battery for this power source. There's another video showing you guys how we made this. It's a lot cheaper and lasts a lot longer. We've also added another socket so we can connect this type and this type. My sister also added volume control and game control. Finally, she made these Bluetooth devices. There's another video showing you guys how we made this. You can connect these to your mini amp and make a Bluetooth amp. We really hope you like this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a good day. Bye!